Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happiness today. For a while now, the Biafran agitation has been up and running, despite the fact that Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, who has been championing the cause on the IPOB level, is in detention. It has not dampened the agitation awareness. The likes of the Indian PM Prime Minister at some point spoke concerning the issue of conducting a referendum. Other prominent voices have been speaking gradually opening up voice. Some persons have alleged one or two things, others are saying already it's coming up. But as we speak, more voices are being learned. It looks like this issue of international protest being done by the indigenous people of Biafra members cut across the world in other embassies are beginning to gain momentum even on social media. Well, before we go to the newspaper to find out what is going on and why the other voices are speaking up over the issue of referendum to be conducted on behalf of Biafra in Nigeria, would like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you'll see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as I update our channel on YouTube. Very quickly, Imam Tawahid, that's aka Imam of Peace, has set the social media on fire with his open campaign for the actualization of Biafran Republic. In several tweets in the past 48 hours, the Imam drew attention to what is happening within the southeast, the bringing down of people within the southeast, and boldly stating that Biafra must be free. The statements have sent Biafran agitators into a frenzy, making Biafra top Nigerian Twitter trends as at today. To Biafrans, Imam of Peace is now an ally and was celebrated in many responses. Here are some of the informations or tweets of the Imam on Biafra and why Biafra was trending as at today. Some of them, he said, I can't even share them. Humans, that's Imam of Peace saying that we stand with Biafra against terrorism, Imam of Peace says. And it says February 9, 2022, and that they should free Biafra. It also went further to say we need to talk about Biafra, hashtag Biafra, Imam of Peace. Imam of Peace made mention quite a lot. Biafra must be free. Then a lot of people have been wondering that these are some of the things, his responses, that those who have been following him and have been following the trend for a while. This Biafran youth wrote on his page, said, Mohammed Tawahid, thanks, bro. I need more sincere word advocates like you to help give a voice to my people of Biafra. Hashtag Biafra. They are attempting to do us like 1967 again. Please, anything on this will be helpful. Okay, this one here said, Imam. Now, who is Imam of Peace really? Because a lot of us are wondering who is this Imam of Peace we've been hearing about him. Well, Imam Tawahid, originally from Iran, is an Australian Muslim scholar, thinker, educator, speaker, and one of the main leading voices in the global movement reform, who has dedicated his life to ideologies tackling the spread of any form of extremism. On social media, where he commands over 800,000 followers, he describes himself a peace advocate. He was recently elected vice president of the Global Imams Council. Quite a lot of reactions have trailed his statement. For a while now, a lot of persons have been hoping, like the likes of Asari Dokuba, is of the opinion that this issue of IPOB and agitation has become a done and dusted deal that cannot raise its ugly head. According to him, is of the opinion that even if Biafra will come, it's not going to be in this dimension. He's a friend to the likes of Masob leader, that's Chief Rafu Wazurike, and he's of the opinion that even if Biafra will come, it's not going to come in the dimension that Nnamdi Kanu is taking it. Now, with so many information coming on social media, with the power of social media and the internet, has made the world a global village where whatever finds its way to the social media, when it's especially it is legit, you can't things happen in Africa and the whole world gets to see it. All it takes is a click away for the whole world to see. Imam of Peace, ever since More of us have been silent about some other issues. It has been, so to speak, his radar has not been in Nigeria for a while now, but right now it's now looking at towards Biafra. A lot of people are wondering, quite a lot of persons, well, in Nigeria, and those in leadership who may not want to agree with Imam of Peace, being that they still prefer one Nigeria. A lot of people in leadership, elite, would prefer strength in diversity, so to speak. They would prefer everybody remaining the way they are in status quo. Let's see how we can, weather the storm and still stay together like one big family. While the agitators feel very marginalized, they feel that they have been used, so to speak, and not given the benefit of being used, so to speak. And they're saying, look, if you will not allow us, if you not really integrate us, then let us go. And some are saying, okay, if you don't want to let us go, or if you don't want to let those agitating go, according to those who want to leave the country, it said, can we conduct a referendum? Because they're saying, look, it's not true, it's just a minority. A few angry voices, they're not speaking for the majority of a particular tribe. A few angry voices are the one making the most noise, that the real Southeasterners do not want to leave the country. And they have thrown a challenge. Okay, fine. If you don't believe that, you don't want, can you just conduct an independent referendum where they will have international observers that will ensure that it is free, fair, and without devoid of corruption? That has been dragging. A lot of people are not looking towards that. Even at some point, Northern Forum had actually encouraged that before any form of constitutional amendment, can they just allow this referendum to, they call it Biafra referendum. Other people had to file suit as well. So look, don't make it a Biafra referendum. Can you just make it a national referendum so that other tribes too can take a walk? Having noticed also in Nigeria, there's a lot of insecurity issues. Kidnapping has become the order of the day. The level of debt is so high. Um, Standard of living has become something else entirely. There are no jobs. Some section of the region seem to enjoy more than the other sections. Leadership seems to be rotating in a particular region. A whole lot of things are just not balanced, and Nigerians are wondering, the way Nigeria is going, will it still be redeemable? Will it take a miracle, or even more than a miracle, for Nigeria to be corrected? So all this and much more is making the likes of even Ijo, Middle Belters, and the rest to look towards that issue of referendum. Now, Imam of Peace is saying, can you not just give these guys Biafra? If they say they want to leave, why not let them go? It's not rocket science. It's not a crime also to agitate. It's not a crime to want to leave. There's still what we call peaceful exit. We had a breaks where they had to leave when they wanted to leave. We had several of them like that left with peace, without rancor, and they feel, Mom of Peace, of the opinion that something similar can still happen. Let's meet in our comment section. Do you agree with what Imam of Peace is saying? That maybe it's just about time they should look towards the issue of Biafra for Biafra to trend. Let's